the tax arbitrage also plays a big role as to why people come here? And do you think that will stay forever? Uh, I know you have corporate taxes now, but you don't have capital gains or income tax really. If people from other countries continue to move here to take advantage of that tax treatment, they're not essentially earning their income in this country but spending their money here almost. Do you think that could go on?
Why do we have taxes in the first place? This
Great thought. I agree with you. I wish there weren't.
No. I don't think there should be or shouldn't be. We have to understand the purpose. The purpose of the tax is to balance the budget. At the end of the day, you have to invest and you have to spend. So you have the capital expenditure that you need to spend on for your infrastructure development or new sectors or so on and so forth. And then you have the operational expenses that you have to do with salaries and so on and so forth. So if you are a bloated government, you will need more taxes. So you will find different domains to collect as much tax as possible. If you are a lean government, you will actually spend more on investment rather than on your operations. If you are a government that tries to diversify your streams of income, you can offer the most favorable regime. So we as a government today have diverse streams of income. Today, VAT is 5% in the UAE, and the more people consume, the more income there is for the government. It's great, right? So instead of actually making you pay capital gains tax, the fact that from your 5% VAT, I can make a killing as a government and make a big return and balance my budget is great. The same is true as well for all the sectors that the government has gone in where the focus isn't the UAE, the sovereign wealth funds, where the focus is global. The government-related entities that are global in nature, whether it's the port operators, the airport operators, the airlines, the banks. We always, throughout our history, have never thought of ourselves and confined ourselves to our geographical boundaries. We always believe that we can be a global player in anything we do. And with that, we're able to create streams of revenue where others are looking at challenges that they can't overcome. And this is the thing. If you understand the principle of something, so why do taxes exist? If you understand why and you understand the fundamentals of it, you'll be able to create a regime that works for all parties involved, where those who come here can, take home a big portion of their income, where the government can balance its budget, and where the investments can be made for the quality of life to be better for everyone.
No, fair point. I think the only point where I could contest there is for a lot of these people, say coming from India, for example, or coming from different pockets, the tax that they're not paying is not on income earned here. They're earning the income in other countries. The profits are registered here and then they don't end up paying tax, even if the budgets of the country where they're actually earning the income is not balanced.
So that's actually changing with the OECD Pillar 2 structure that's coming into effect, where you'll have to pay the corporate tax at the country that you are generating the income from. So for him to pay himself, or for that person to pay themselves, they need to first pay the corporate taxes and then, distribute the dividends. So I think the country that they're operating in, where most of the wealth is actually generated, will have to actually generate some sort of return from their business enterprise. So I think that's going to be overcome. The reality of the matter is, you can't get it right for everyone, for every country, and for yourself. Today, we are doing what suits the people here, what suits our budgets, what suits our system. And we won't come and preach that this is the right model for everyone. Again, it's good to understand that we are in a position to do that today. Most people look at this and they say they can afford to do this because of oil revenue. A city like Dubai has no oil revenue, all right? So Dubai has creative ways of balancing its budgets, of making investments, of growing as an economy. And this is the thing. When you have good people running the government that think of ingenious ways to always diversify, to always cover whatever gap might exist, they'll be able to find solutions where everyone wins, not one party or one specific demographic.
For a long time, I've heard rumors of a MAT, like a minimum alternative tax. uh, pushed largely by Western countries where they are seeing the migration out of. Say, for example, the UK has a lot of people moving here now. Do you think the world will come together and at some point have something like a mat where, immaterial of what country you are and where in the world, you have to pay a 15 or 20% tax?
I think the right way to go about this and answer this question is we need to organize a meeting between you and our Minister of Finance who can give you more details on this. I'm not sure if it will work.
Right.
Personally speaking, from my vantage point, I don't understand how these global deals when it comes to taxes are put together and how much leeway you have as a singular government or a bloc is possible, especially in dealing with these Western countries. So I don't want to give you an answer where I'm not sure how it's going to play out. But what I will say is whether you pay tax somewhere or not, what people really care about is if I am actually investing my time, my effort, and my hard-earned income in this country, what am I getting in return? What is the quality of education? What is the quality of hospitals? What's the quality of infrastructure? What is the quality of the business environment? And as long as the answer is it's high quality and the impact is positive and net positive for the individual, then it's great. When the answer is it's actually negative and you're spending money but you're not getting anything in return from your government, the answer is always going to be something where there's an issue of sustainability there because people are going to get frustrated at one point of time.